Hey boys and girls, it's your Uncle Spearfield7, and let's start out with an analogy for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You all probably know this scenario. You go to a carnival, and at the carnival there are these bottles lined up in rows, and you're handed a ring. And if you toss it around the neck of the bottle, you win a prize. A huge stuffed panda bear. I know, sounds awesome, right? So you try once, you try twice, 12 times to do it, but you can't. You get frustrated, you get angry. You talk to some guy at a funnel cake stand about how fucking pissed you are that you can't fucking win that big plush fucking panda bear. The man then drops a fucking knowledge bomb on you the size of Texas. The rings are too small to even fit around the neck of the bottle, making winning impossible. You get inconceivably mad. You want a refund, and you want that fucking panda bear to stroke your ego and make you feel like you have talent for a game. But you fail to realize, as your face goes from red back to its normal pigment, winning that panda is ultimately not very important in the larger scheme of things. This is how I feel about Call of Duty. In many ways, Advanced Warfare is like a carnival. You ride some rides and play some games, and you might end up with a few trinkets in your pocket at the end of the night. But when you aren't getting enough rewards and trinkets for your money, you become pissed and wonder who to talk to air your concerns. Skill-based matchmaking is a painful reality for Call of Duty veteran players, who believed and still believe that they are objectively the best player in any given lobby. They feel they can always match the level of success from title to title, but that's just not very reasonable and it's not very realistic. What they fail to realize is they lacked experience in previous Call of Duties and were rewarded by getting better, by learning, by really grinding the games out to learn everything there was to know about each game. That doesn't exist in Call of Duty anymore, at least, where esports and stat emphasis have molded players into aggressive wannabe pub stars, learning the maps and overpowered weapons as quickly as possible so that they can shit on an entire lobby and make that lobby quiver in their presence. The latest trend is reverse boosting, which allows players to circumvent the skill-based matchmaking system by killing yourself 150 times, tanking your KD, and then the game will pair you with inexperienced or just plain bad players. So, I don't know why they do it. It could be to make YouTube money, or to get Twitter followers, or to get attention, or whatever they desire. But my biggest problem is sweat-based matchmaking. I'm going to call it sweat-based matchmaking from here on out. Adds an incredible amount of lag, as I am likely paired with people not on my own continent. I love it as a make the game more competitive philosophy, but playing a 2-bar from Puerto Rico who is still going negative, but getting a 2-second head start in every engagement doesn't say skill to me. It says, holy shit, I can't believe this is happening in multiplayer games in 2014. The try-hard identity status of the series is nothing new, but ultimately it comes down to Call of Duty as a carnival. And this is the point of view that has brought me back to the game, as I do enjoy it, but I'm beginning to see the overall philosophy of Sledgehammer's games in regard to their product. They don't want folks to be shamed into having high stats, as you really can't see them. Or at least see those in the lobby without visiting a third-party site like CoD Stat Tracker. And they just want you to enjoy the game for what it is, which I respect, but that's not really the identity of Call of Duty. It's a highly competitive game year in and year out, and as these new games have been coming out, you see the product being watered down tremendously so that new players don't feel like they're getting destroyed in every game. Unlocking camos and player card challenges are nothing new, but they aren't really emblematic of skill or prowess, but an indicator of mini-games that will push players to keep playing the game. It's kind of like in the analogy, the trinkets. The trinkets you wind up in your pocket, the little notepads and pens and rubber things, those are the player cards. And that's sort of basically all you get. You waste $20 to get a ring around a bottle when doing so is nearly impossible. While many are kicking and screaming continually about this, I'm coming to the realization that the series is no longer worth my money, unfortunately. I enjoy it enough, but there's no possibility of getting to that next level of sort of seriousness, of competitiveness, and frankly, I'm out if they're not going to cater to those types of tastes. I'd like fights to be as fair as possible, and the lag compensation just really doesn't allow for that. You're at the mercy of internet service providers and not your actual gun skill. I mean, reverse boosting makes me sad. I mean, I don't know why people feel the need to have to do that. Playing like a corner camping shithead makes me sad, just to preserve your stats. I literally pity people who play like that to preserve meaningless stats that are ultimately an indication which imbalanced weapon you are using and what your connection is. My KD is 1.16, and I am damn proud of it, man. And I personally am more concerned with accuracy and win-loss record, which I think would actually indicate skill to a certain degree. I just wish that the game put a higher emphasis on actual gun skill than sort of spray and pray and hope the server gods smile in your favor. That's all I got today, guys. It's just some thoughts that have been swimming around in my head. I'm going to be posting more gameplay soon. I own the season pass. I can't get a refund, so you will be seeing more videos related to Advanced Warfare in 2015. I'm trying to come up with a couple ideas for series that haven't been done that are a little bit different than the, oh my god, look at my 100 flawless against, noob players that are basically bots feeding me kills. I'm going to try to come up with some new, different, sort of fun ideas, and I hope you guys stick around for more. If you enjoyed this video, please rate and stay tuned for more shortly. Until next time, this is Spearfield7. See you later.